everyone, it's your girl Layla. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a top 5 Arabic fragrance video. So I picked my top 5 favorite fragrances just because I have been really obsessed with Lattafa and Paris Corner specifically for the past year now. So I've gotten quite a bit of fragrances in that period of time. I love how affordable all of these fragrances are. So I'm going to be talking about my top 5. It was really hard to narrow it down. I also have a couple, you know, ones that I want to talk about that didn't really make the list, but they're like honorable mentions, I guess. So if you guys are not already subscribed, please go ahead, click that subscribe button below. I upload 3 times a week, Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you guys love perfume hauls, perfume reviews, and stuff like that, you maybe want to hit that subscribe button because I do these pretty often. I like to review each and every single one of these fragrances in its own video to give it, like, you know, its proper glory. The first one should be no surprise to anyone here. This is Yara by Lattafa. This one started it all for me, and if you guys know the story of this one, you guys know what happened to me. I got scammed on Amazon, and then I discovered other places that I can get this online where I can get, you know, the real thing, the original bottle and all of that. And that video, by the way, has been so helpful for a lot of you guys. I think it had like 17k views the last time I looked at it, but you guys really, you know, leave me a lot of comments saying like you were able to differentiate yours from, you know, the real original one. I know being scammed isn't like, you know, something to be proud and happy about, but I'm actually glad I was able to put that video out for you guys so you guys don't get scammed. And I'm actually kind of happy for that experience because I was able to discover 2 amazing websites which I shop at very frequently. Perfumeonline.ca and fragrancebuy.ca. They're both Canadian websites, and I absolutely love them for getting my Middle Eastern fragrances. So anyways, let's talk about Yara. Yara is this beautiful bottle right here, this baby pink bottle, and this is a good everyday fragrance for me. This is one of my favorite. I'm not actually wearing a perfume today. I'm kind of like trying to decide which one I want to wear. I don't think it's going to be Yara today. I wore this one yesterday, but this is such an amazing fragrance. I wear this fragrance almost every day at work. This is such a good work friendly fragrance. It's not something that's crazy overpowering or anything like that, and I've gotten so many compliments on this fragrance right here. And like I said, the bottle is so cute. This is just gonna look so good on your vanity, and I feel like this is a lot of people's first fragrance in the Arabic fragrance world. This is a very popular one right here. So this one, it is powdery, it's floral, and it's also sweet at the same time. It does have some really amazing berry notes in here. I kind of like to describe this as almost like a powdery, creamy berry fragrance. A lot of people say that this smells like a strawberry milkshake, and I honestly did not get that at first. I think that this needed its time. It needed to macerate after receiving it. I had to, like, you know, put it away for a couple weeks and get the fragrance to macerate. So in the beginning, this was definitely more powdery. That heliotrope note in here definitely overpowered the rest of the notes, but when I let it sit for a while and, you know, putting it on now, I do definitely get that strawberry milkshake vibe. It's, you know, powdery, fruity fragrance to me, but that berry note in here, I feel like there's multiple berry notes in here. If I had to describe it, I would say it's more of like a berry compote that you put on top of like a cake or some kind of dessert. It's like strawberry, raspberry, blackberry, blueberry, kind of almost like jammy. That's the vibe that I get from this fragrance. But I do see what people say when they say it smells like a strawberry milkshake. I definitely get that some days. And this is a great gym fragrance. It's a great working out fragrance. It's definitely stood the test of time during my hikes. I sometimes wear perfumes on hikes, not very often, but I'll sometimes wear them just you know, to feel fresh or whatever. And this is a really good one for that. It lasts all day long. And I would say this one lasts for me between 6 to 8 hours. After the 6-hour mark though, it's definitely more of a skin scent unless I'm doing some kind of physical activity, like I'm exercising or something, then it really like projects. But if it's just, you know, if I'm just at work or something like that, it's definitely more of a skin scent after that 6-hour mark. But I love Lattafa Yara. Let's get into the next one here. It's called Angum. And this one you can actually see how much I've used. I feel like I was obsessed with this for most of December. This one and Hamra, which is another one that I'm going to show you guys in this video as well. These were my December obsessions. And I feel like this is not at all a winter fragrance. I think this is definitely like springtime. I mean, I could definitely get away with wearing this in the winter for sure, but I think this is more springtime vibes. It's more something that I would wear today because it is gloomy and gross outside. I'm hoping the lighting in this video is okay, by the way, but yeah, it's gloomy and gross outside, and I think that this is like the perfect fragrance for this type of day. So this one right here, this is a very strong vanilla lavender fragrance. Very, very heavy on the lavender, and I am a lavender queen. I love my lavender fragrances. I love lavender essential oil. I could just like, if I could smell like lavender 24/7, that's what I want to smell like, honestly. So it is my favorite flower. This one right here, if you don't like lavender, definitely avoid this one. Stay clear of this one because this is a very lavender heavy scent. So there is notes to balance out that lavender though. There is notes of vanilla in here, and when you first spray it, it's a little bit on the sharp side. This is actually what I'm gonna wear today because like I said, the weather sucks outside. And I'm just feeling, I'm like wearing purple, I'm wearing lavender today, so I feel like wearing this fragrance. This one right here, this is arguably probably my most favorite Lattafa fragrance. I know it's not the most unique. This, a lot of people say smells like Burberry Goddess, I believe. I have not smelled that fragrance because it's over $200. I don't want to be tempting myself, you know, by smelling Burberry Goddess and being like, I need that in my life, you know what I mean? So for this being the price it is, I think this is around $46. I think it's a really, really good price for what you're getting. It really does smell like an expensive fragrance. And if you do like that lavender note, if you like things like YSL Libre, you like things like Mon Guerlain, anything that's lavender heavy, you are going to absolutely fall in love with this fragrance. And I do think that this is a really nice and sophisticated scent, and I would say this one lasts a little bit longer than Yara. I would say it's still in the 6 to 8 hour range, but you know, around that 7-hour mark, then I would say it turns into more of a skin scent. But I do love Angum. And Angum, if you didn't know what it means like melody or something like that. I looked it up before I did the review for Angum. I did a full review on, I'm pretty sure, all of these fragrances by now. Love me some Angum. Love this one. And this is a good spring, fall kind of shoulder season fragrance. Let's talk about Hamra next, because I love this fragrance. And I feel like looking at these bottles, honestly, I feel like I've used a lot of each of these fragrances, but it's not really translating to the bottle. I mean, they all look pretty much the same. But yeah, this one was my December obsession. This is such a good like Christmas time, winter fragrance. And like I said, I did a full review on this. This is not everyone's cup of tea, I will say. I had a coworker that actually smelled, because I brought like a bunch of these to work, and just because people were in the market for a fragrance at that time, I've had mixed reviews on this. People do not like the way that this smells because they're more into sweeter things. I honestly feel like this is almost a gourmand fragrance. It's not quite all the way at a gourmand. It's not sweet enough to be like an edible fragrance, but I have described this one before. It's very boozy. It has date notes in here, like dates, and I feel like that date almost translates to like a apple almost to me. It is spicy. So when I was reviewing this video, I said that it reminded me of being in a wood log cabin in the middle of winter with snow all around me, drinking a mulled cider while relaxing, watching the snow outside and baking an apple pie. That's what this smells like. It's just so warm. It's a little spicy. It's a little fruity as well with the date notes in here. Like I said, the dates almost translate like an apple to my nose, which is really weird. But I love this fragrance. It gets compared to Angel Share by Kilian quite a lot, and that one is a $360 fragrance. Even the bottle is like, it looks bougie. It looks like a expensive alcohol, expensive brandy or something like that. That's what it looks like, and the juice is so pretty. It's like this rich orange color. So Hamra is definitely a favorite for the winter time, and I do think that this is a very sophisticated fragrance. You can definitely get away with wearing this anywhere, and it lasts so long on the skin. This one beats Angum for sure. As far as lasting power, this definitely lasts, you know, that same like 8-hour range, but you can still definitely pick this up. I don't know, it comes in bursts. Sometimes I smell it more than other times that I'm wearing this, but I would say this one probably lasts between the 8 to 10 hour range. It is a very, very nice long lasting fragrance. And I did gift Andy Hamra Kawa for his birthday, and that one is like a deeper version of this one. It has a deep coffee note in there, and it smells really, really good as well. So Hamra, I absolutely love. Moving on, before we get into the last Lattafa, I'm going to be talking about a Paris Corner fragrance because I want to, you know, switch it up a little bit. This is Khair Confection. Don't even come for me for the, I can't pronounce Khair. I know, like, I've watched other reviewers from the Middle East pronounce it so perfectly. My tongue just does not roll that way. So this is that fragrance right here by Paris Corner. Look at how beautiful the bottle looks like. It looks like a snow cone, sunset type vibe. I don't even know how I would describe it to you. And the cap, like, look at that. It looks so incredibly bougie. And this line right here, the Khair line, it, you know, mimics almost the Kayali line really, really well. So if you like Kayali fragrances, you are going to absolutely love this line from Paris Corner. And it's like not even a fraction of the, honestly, it is a fraction of the price, but I think that the 100 ml sizes from Kayali retail for $187, and this 100 ml size from Paris Corner retails for in the $40 range. So you are literally paying not even half price for a full-size bottle, which is amazing. So this one right here smells like vanilla candy rock sugar from Kayali, minus that really, really strong patchouli note that my skin somehow picks up the patchouli note out of all of the notes in that fragrance, and it like projects patchouli, and I am not a fan of that. I was looking for exactly how the name describes. I was looking for vanilla candy rock sugar, and I wasn't getting that in the original, so I decided to give this one a try, and I absolutely love it. And I think you can tell from how much I've used in the bottle that I've used more of this than any of the other fragrances that I've previously showed you. This is my gym fragrance. This is my everyday fragrance. This is my traveling fragrance. This performed really, really well in the wintertime. More actually better than I thought it would perform in the winter months. But yeah, this is kind of like a year-round fragrance. I don't think that this is to be worn in a specific season like a lot of fragrances. I think you could get away with wearing this all year from winter to summer and back again. And fun fact, this is my gym fragrance of the moment. I have been wearing this to the gym quite a lot, and it does perform really well. So under normal conditions, as far as like temperature wise and, you know, just physical activity and stuff like that, if I'm just going to work with this fragrance, this lasts between 4 to 5 hours. So it's not anything like the other ones that I've showed you where they last literally for 8 hours or more, anything like that. This turns into more of a skin scent after the 5-hour mark, but I don't mind reapplying it. It smells really good. It's very candied, it's very sweet. It does have like this really nice, almost like bubblegummy note in here. This one smells like going into a candy store type fragrance, and I love this one. We're gonna go back to Lattafa for number 5, and this is in no particular order, by the way. I have no idea what my favorite one is. I think it might be Angum, or it might be this one's really good as well. I don't know. This is Eclair right here by Lattafa. I have not worn this in quite a while. I think since the beginning of, or maybe like January, February, that was probably the last time I wore this fragrance, because it's definitely like a winter time, fall, winter only fragrance for me. This is a very, very, very sweet gourmand, and I absolutely love this fragrance. Like, seriously, I love it. I almost want to layer this with Angum, which I have totally done before. I have layered this with Angum. I usually just wear this like at the bottom. This is a good like layering fragrance. Even though it's so strong, it's really good with Angum, but this definitely needs to be applied at the bottom as like a base, and then Angum on top. But this is such a beautiful fragrance. Okay, so everyone talks about this and they say that this smells exactly like Bianco Latte, which is a very, very popular niche fragrance that again is around the $200 range. Now, a lot of people say this smells exactly like it. Some people that are more like, I don't know, very, very picky about their fragrances say it smells 90% to 95% like the original, which is insane because you're getting that bang for your buck with this fragrance. The bottle isn't my absolute favorite. I will say it's not my favorite Lattafa fragrance, but I get what they were going for. It's kind of like a liquid gold melting type deal, almost like ice cream. This fragrance is so delicious. It is my perfect gourmand. It has the deep caramel notes in here. It has vanilla notes in here. It just smells absolutely amazing. It does have some white florals in the mid. I promise you, you cannot smell those white florals at all. This is definitely giving a very edible type fragrance, almost like creme brulee. Very, very, very rich and sweet. Very, very nice. I absolutely love this for fall and winter only. I am not wearing this in the summer, but I have gotten away with wearing it on days like today where it's a little bit cloudy, a little bit rainy, and it's a tad bit cold out there. I absolutely love Eclair, and if you like your sweet fragrances, you are definitely going to love this one. Last but not least, I want to do a couple honorable mentions. One of them, the bottle actually is in my car because I was wearing it as a gym fragrance, and it's in my gym bag, and that is Lattafa Yara Candy, and I have reviewed that pretty recently on my channel if you guys want to check that video out. But that is an amazing candied sweet fragrance as well. It has notes of like a strawberry gummy candy. It smells absolutely amazing. Like, it smells like what your childhood should smell like. So that one is an honorable mention because it only lasts on me about 3 hours. So it's not the best performing fragrance, but I love that one, especially for the springtime. It's sunny, it's, you know, very feminine, very girly, very young smelling, but I absolutely love it. And the last one for honorable mentions is this one, Hair Pistachio from Paris Corner. And this is supposed to smell like Kayali's Yum Pistachio Gelato, which is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. I absolutely love it. It's not everyone's cup of tea. I've definitely gotten many compliments on this fragrance and, you know, the Kayali version as well, but I will say it's not everyone's favorite fragrance because it is a little bit powdery, especially when you first spray it. On initial spray, this comes off very almost like soapy, a little bit powdery, but I actually really like that. And then it goes into the deeper notes, the pistachio ice cream note in the mid, and the deeper notes. I believe there's tonka bean in here in the base. It smells really good. Lasts a very long time. There's a ton of notes in this fragrance, which I'm not going to you know, obviously memorize. I'll have it obviously on the side over here somewhere, but this fragrance lasts me about 6 to 8 hours as well. It's a really good performing one, and if I wear this to the gym, oh my gosh, this one like pops off. I could apply this in the morning and then I could pick up notes of it at the gym at like 6:30 p.m. So this is a really, really good fragrance, very nice performing fragrance. And yeah, that is all for my top 5 Middle Eastern Arabic fragrances, my top 5 recommendations plus 2 honorable mentions. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you are not already subscribed, please go ahead and click that subscribe button below. I upload 3 times a week, Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I will see you guys soon with a new video. Bye.
I let you deeper than I let